Alright, 9 minutes before the stream begin. I'm just cutting it close, I didn't take a break. But anyway, welcome to the stream. Let me just change this actually. There we go. Yeah, we're live. Alright, let me just... Hey! Alright, everything works perfectly fine. I should be able to run it just fine. So, let's just get to it then. But yeah, welcome to the stream. We are continuing the old world quest that I have put to the side for quite some time now. Actual months. Ridiculous. But that was because we were trying to finish the main stuff, right? The Archon quest, the character story, for example, right? Those are the stuff that we were focused on for the last couple of months. But before that happened, we were focusing on world quest, and one particular quest was the Narzissenkreuz, was the Narzissenkreuz quest line. So now we are supposed to go to the Narzissenkreuz Ordo, right? I'm not sure if this is gonna be like, you know, a long stream or like a really short one, but the target for today is to finish it, right? After we finish the world quest, we can do anything else. But for now, we're focusing on the story here. But yeah, I guess let's just get to it. Unlike the stream previously, where we were held back like 30 minutes just to install the update for Honkai Star Rail, now it's fully playable and we can just do it. So let's get to it, I guess. I said that twice already, my bad. Let me see. But yeah, as I mentioned before, I won't be spending any money on the game anymore. At least for the duration, like from now until the end of Natlan, right? Because I just don't want to spend money on gacha games anymore. But yeah, hopefully I won't come to regret this. We'll see how this particular story goes. Apparently we need to go to the Ordo. I think I've been there before. If I haven't, then shit, but alright. Have I been here before actually? Oh well. So what is this Narzissenkreuz Ordo? Is the place, apparently. Because we need to go there. Oh, I've never been here before. Encyclopedia of what? Fuck to say more. Oh. Organized clues at the Dude, there's so many quests! Oh my god! Oh, we can talk to Anne? Shit, okay. What the heck is happening here? How many quests do I have here?
Wow, fuck this place! Paimon's dancing from that whole getting sucked into the book thing. I remember this place. I know it. This is the Narzissenkreuz Ordo. It sure does feel like we've been transported to all sorts of strange places under weird circumstances after meeting Anne, huh? Sorry, Paimon. Oh, it's fine. Paimon's not blaming you. She just thinks that, that Fontaine really is a magical place.
It is quite magical actually, yeah. More than other nations, I might add. With like, Inazuma is mostly like, you know, yokai or like, you know, oh, these places were hit by Raiden Shogun or whatever, right? So like natural disasters and shit. With Mondstadt, it's just a dragon. Like historical stuff with old Mondstadt too. In Liyue, it's adeptal art, so it's like, you know, fantasy-like. But this one is super magical. Like Fontaine in general. Like storybooks that turns into reality, like a whole, like, facility made to, like, tell a story to children, etc. It's so cool.
Still, this is the Narzissenkreuz Ordo. Sounds like an organization that people from the kingdom would set up in a different country.
Yeah. What's up, Anne?
The method of entry was pretty interesting too, huh? It was just like that picture book in the Anaposis. We read and read, and then we ended up somewhere else.
Yeah, but this is real.
That makes this place something like a secret base, doesn't it? We don't even know where it really is either.
Are you feeling more calm now, Anne?
Yes, much better. Thank you, Knight Gigastro. Or should I drop that title? It was all fake after all. Don't say that, Anne. But...
On the contrary, your story has only just begun, yeah.
That's what's right, you know. We've still got a whole bunch of adventures waiting up ahead of us. And how shall one proceed in peace of mind without a reliable knight at hand? Oh, lovely maiden.
Hold on. Yeah, because this is a world quest, there is no voice acting, so you will be hearing me, like, failing at voice acting a lot. You're getting tired. You're getting tired, Paimon. Yeah.
Come on, Paimon was just trying to encourage on.
Oh god.
You're quite a knight yourself, Paimon. You're positive and you've got a good heart. It makes me happy. Truly. Oh, come on, Paimon. Why are you getting so serious all of a sudden? You're just less powerful than Knight Gigatsu, that's all. Everyone's got things they're good at. Gigatsu's got a good brain and sword arm, but Paimon...
It's a powerful giver of nicknames. Yeah. A powerful eater. Yeah.
And that goes to show just how strong she is.
Okay.
But that aside, didn't you say before that the Narzissenkreuz Ordo has deep links with the past, and that's why we came in the first place? Yes. However, my head's still a complete mess. That's true. Anyone knows? Let's put what we've discovered together real quick when we were exploring the anapausis. Oh boy, Hamas has a mess too. Any ideas?
Okay. Let's discuss Anne. Yeah.
Right. Paimon's been thinking about that too. Mary Ann said that your birth was a beautiful accident. What does that mean? I think it might simply be that my birth was a coincidence. Just as she said, I am someone she dreamed of. The form she took in the dream.
Oh, because Anne, right? Okay.
The things we experienced together were also part of the tale in the dream. If it hadn't been for you, that dream might never have ended. Or perhaps it might have ended, and I might have disappeared with the happily ever after. I can't be sure. That's true. Not that Paimon gets it.
This means that Mary Ann is also an Oceanid. Yeah.
Eh?
And Anne was created from Mary Ann.
Eh?
Yeah, Anne is the daughter of Mary Ann.
That's what I believe as well. And if that's the case, the things I remember during our journey should have been her memories. Or so I think.
Your knowledge and experience cannot exceed that of the main body. Yeah. Which means that you're someone else now. But when you met her, you also became your own entity. With a main body to restrict and can control you.
So, become the master of your own fate. Her last words to me. Ooh, okay. Paimon gets it now. So that means that Petit Cho, all and others are creations just like you, right? I believe that to be the case, yes.
In that case, who was Mary Ann really?
This name is very familiar to me, but I cannot recall why. It's like some part of my body has been frozen.
Yeah, because your part of the body that built you doesn't know. It doesn't contain the memory of Mary Ann. Or like the memory why of that name and the origin. It just knows some like memory of it.
Any other thoughts, Gigatsu?
Let's see. Let's discuss the Narzissenkreuz Ordo. Yeah.
Alright. I now have a lot of thoughts on the matter. Memories and emotions. When those two children brought me here, it was a lovely place. Everything was new and shiny, just as before. They were vibrant and excited, like the sunlight shining on the water. They told me that this was our new home, and that brought many friends, that everything could be like they were before. But later, they changed. Something stopped being the same, and the people here changed too. Though the Narzissenkreuz Institute of old did not have sunlight, it was very warm. Yet this place grew even colder, and then... On.
Aww.
And looks like she's in pain, Gigatsu. No need to push yourself.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Knight Gigatsu. As for the rest, each time I try to recall it, I grow very frightened and very sad. This is the best I can do for now. I can sense that many terrible things happened here. I can sense many emotions, rage, terror, but also hope, trust, and admiration. But all of them make me feel a strange sort of pain, like they're all sorts of shards and impurities embedded in my body. I don't want to, I can't. Alright, leave it aside first. There's no need to force it. The more you try to force yourself to remember, the less you'll be able to remember.
Okay.
Any other thoughts you guys throw?
Let's see. Let's discuss Princess Lyris, yeah.
I suspect that she was only ever a character in a story. In that tale, we needed to save her and defeat the fell dragon Narcissus. That was my original wish, right? All stories must have their origins, yeah. Speaking of that, Anne, we have heard you mention a place called the Narzissenkreuz Institute before. So if we go with Gigastra's logic, the Narzissenkreuz Kingdom and Adventure team might have their story's origin in the Institute and the Ordo, right?
That is possible.
It feels like we got our hands on some new clues, but then again, not.
Actually, I've recalled something else. I have seen terrifying sights. The primordial waters, the amniotic fluid of the world, and its placenta devoured to the last. The world fell into utter darkness. Never again would the cool spring water flow. I saw that once, or perhaps I saw that in the future.
Wait a second, what are you talking about, the past or the future?
I don't know. Sorry and thank you, Knight Gigasra and Paimon.
Eh? Come on, it's fine. We said we were gonna help you.
Now I truly am happy that the two of you are the first two friends I met since I became me. For that, you have my thanks. Pleased to meet you too, Anne.
Yeah, what? Two of you being so formal. Isn't becoming friends something that just, happens? When you called out to us and asked for our help, and that was the moment Paimon thought, that's right, you are our friend, and we've gotta help you.
Thank you so much, Paimon.
Aw. Don't be like that, Anne. If you really want to thank us, then keep your chin up and keep those spirits high.
Yes, you're exactly right, Paimon. Besides, I have your help. I shouldn't waste it by standing still. I must recall more and tell you all about it.
Not that you have to push yourself too hard to recall the past.
Okay. It's fine. Just as Marianne dreamed of a past tale, and the tale you gave birth to me, I will also rest. In dreams, I might be able to recall more things. Perhaps there might be lovely things there too. If I do recall some, you'll be the first to know. Night Gastro, Paimon.
Got it. Alright then. Good night, Anne.
Oh, indeed. Good night. Is that it? Oh no, that's the epilogue! Are you kidding me? Quest complete. Oh, okay. What now? We go back here? There's a lot of story here that needs to be done. Hello, watcher. Welcome to the stream. What are we doing? We're doing the world quest for Narzissenkreuz Ordo. I'm not quite sure what that entails, but I guess now we have to walk to Basima the Fifth. Hello, what is this? Somewhere in Fontaine's Maritime Harbor, you and Paimon run into a cheerful visitor merchant who invites you to play a game. Oh wait, that's the event. Wait, that's it? No! I wanted to do a whole story for this. Enter the room on the lower level. Oh, okay, that's the new end game. Let us do like the world quest. Like, talk to Seymour. We got the organize clues at the. Oh, okay, there you go. All right, we need to do this one. Okay, there's more stuff to do, guys. It's fine. Okay, cool. Yeah, man. And because this is a world quest, Mushroom, we won't have like a bunch of voice acting, so I will be the one doing that. Look for the objective. Excuse me? What do I do here? Oh, here? Hello, Anne. Investigate. Anne. Okay, she's just like thinking about something. What the hell, dude? What do I do here? Oh, chest.
So this is the Narzissenkreuz Ordo.
Oh wait, this is for Seymour! Holy shit! Recording. This location and data regarding it have been recorded in my storage unit.
We've been here before. The Marianne you're looking for probably isn't here. But we might still find some clues that we didn't before.
Oh yeah, it's Mary. Oh, she's looking for Marianne! Dude!
Did you remember anything useful upon arriving here, Seymour?
Negative. The newly recorded information is pending further analysis and organization. No effective conclusion possible at present.
Huh? Then, are we gonna have to wait for a long time until,
Affirmative. Record space collation starting. Total time required unknown. Interactive functions will cease temporarily while this is ongoing.
Wait, hold on a second first.
Roger, interrupting space collation process. What instruction, Mr. Gigasro, Miss Paimon?
Come to think of it, we don't know a lot about you either, Seymour. All we know is that your master isn't Mimir, but is someone named Marianne.
Affirmative. Miss Mary Ann is my master. According to my standard deduction module, the odds of finding clues as to her whereabouts here are high.
We know, you said that before too, but it felt like there were some more basic questions we hadn't answered yet. Now seems like a good time, right? If you could tell us a bit more about yourself and Marianne, we might be able to better help you.
Of course, kind miss.
So Gigasro, what would you like to ask?
Oh, okay, so this is the epilogue for all of it. Man, my best friend forever has drama. Can I tell you, it might not be a good idea, Mushroom, to share like personal drama in a public place like my stream. But if you really want to like, if you just want to share, then go ahead. Or my DMs are always open. Tell us about yourself, Seymour. Yeah. I am Prototype 4AC V07, designed by to accompany and protect my master, Miss Mary Ann.
Papa didn't get a word of that.
Garbled mechanical noises is my creator. I am equipped with the most advanced optics, memory storage unit, logic unit, and various functional modules from the Fontaine Institute of Natural Philosophy.
That was clear as mud, but it sure sounds impressive.
The more impressive the equipment, the harder it might be to fix once broken, yeah. Note: regular record space collation can decrease the frequency of such issues effectively.
So basically, before you've done your collation thing, there's some stuff that you can't tell us even if you knew, right?
Affirmative. More precisely, information regarding blah 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 can be extracted using blah 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 blah. This allows me to keep a log of Miss Mary Ann's daily life and also act as an agent assistant.
Are you serious? The important bits got cut off!
What's an agent's assistant? An agent refers to a member of the Marichose Phantom who undertakes investigation. In this context, assistant refers to Seymour Prototype 4ACV07 itself. So Marianne was a Marichose Phantom agent? Ooh. Affirmative. Ooh, okay.
Wait, if that's who she is, won't looking for official records help us find her faster? Why do we need to come here?
Miss Mary Ann's role as an agent was not publicized. Additionally, the case she investigated has to do with blah 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 blah. It is blah 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 performed at the direction of blah 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 blah. As such, blah 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 blah.
Seymour, you're breaking down again, aren't you?
Note: regular record space collation can decrease the frequency of such issues effectively.
Let's just ask a different question, shall we?
Okay.
Any other questions?
One more. Oh, two more. Tell me about... Oh, that's the Ordo. Tell me about your latest records. A fierce battle against the members of the Ordo broke out within Elinus. My storage unit encountered an error due to massive trauma. We must foil the Ordo's plans so that Anne Jacob Ingold blah 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 must be stopped. Due to blah 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 to Miss Marianne. Give us like a break, yeah. Your words are most considerate.
Seems like we're gonna have to wait for you to do that collation thing, Seymour. But whatever the case, Jacob was trying to do something bad inside Elinus, while you and Marianne were trying to stop him, right?
Affirmative. Your summary is overly simplistic, perhaps, but it is basically the truth, Miss Paimon. Okay. Oh, one more?
Can we really find clues about Marianne's whereabouts here? You've never been here before, right? So where do you think we'll find clues here?
My latest records indicate that the last records before meeting Miss Mimir were those of myself executing a specific process. This process was the capture of fugitive elements from the Narzissenkreuz Ordo. Miss Mary Ann was also executing this process. As her companion and guard, I followed her and blah 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 into Elinus. There, we encountered members of the Narzissenkreuz Ordo, including Jacob Ingold, a core member of said Ordo.
So he was a member? And Mary Ann was pursuing him?
Affirmative.
Well, guess there really was some relation there. Then, we should have captured Jacob and questioned him. Paimon wonders if he'll come back here. If we ever meet again, we're gonna have questions for him.
It doesn't seem like the Sword will simply answer questions if asked.
If all else, we can just, go good cop, bad cop on him. There's gotta be somewhere, else we're stuck waiting for Seymour to recall stuff.
You mean when I complete my record space collation, Miss Paimon?
Those things are basically the same.
Okay.
If we only have this information.
Finding Mary Ann might be somewhat difficult, yeah.
Doesn't seem like we've got other options beyond waiting for you to do that record collation of yours, Seymour.
Affirmative. My calculations indicate that this is the approach with the highest success rate. But it'll take a lot of time, won't it? If you wish, I can estimate the amount of time required. Processing time required, unknown.
Yeah, no need for this estimation stuff then. Well, Paimon's done asking Seymour questions now, but boy, has she still got some for you, Gigastro? You promised you'd explain, didn't you?
I didn't stash any snacks away without your knowledge.
That's not what Paimon's asking. But there's no one to disturb us now, and Seymour's, well, a related party, right? Not like the present then.
Okay. You tell Paimon and Seymour about the conversation you had previously with Elinus. Oh yeah! With the dragon, bro! Hold on, let me see. It might round back to whoever your partner is, if anyone they happen to know reads in chat here. Yeah, that's the main concern, honestly. They're not friends anymore. One more time, her friend says she blank and she needs to stop. Oh, okay. So yeah, and he says she needs to. Okay. What the fuck? Yeah, this is like some like super fucked up like adolescent drama. It happens. Maybe hold your tongue on that, but that is very horrible behavior. I know, right? Like, yeah, I mean, kids are saying it, but it's precisely because it's it's kids saying it that makes it depressing. Yeah, that's some weird stuff, man. Fucking hell.
Huh. So that's the thing that happened? Paimon thought you'd gotten sick or something when you started saying all that weird stuff. Well, it's good to know that you're fine. By the way, Seymour, leaving you here to perform your records collation wouldn't be a problem, would it? Would it?
Oh.
Huh? In! You were awake!
Oh, good morning, Paimon. Night Gigastro.
Oh, yes, let Paimon introduce you. This is Anne, an Oceanid and a friend of ours. And this is...
I know, you're the silly dog Seymour.
Huh?
I like the relevant data. I do not believe we have had the honor of meeting, Oceanid Anne. I've never met you before either, but I was sure of it the moment I saw you. You must be Seymour.
What's going on here?
Yeah, because Mary Ann gave, Anne part of her own memory, and I guess that part of the memory was given to Anne instead of Mary Ann. This must be... no. I don't know either. I feel strange. Note. Regular record space collation can decrease the frequency of such issues effectively. Alright, let's bring you up to speed. Yeah. You shed a little light on the matter of... Oh! We need to complete both quests first before we get to this point. I see. Okay. And I had the audacity to say, are we still friends? It makes me mad. I know where he lives. I needed to tell someone about this. I can't really give you like a good advice when it comes to that, man. I would say just the best revenge is to cut off contact entirely. Mushroom. Holding grudge is not the opposite of befriending, right? Again, like the opposite of love is indifference. Just ignore them. If you want to cut off relation, just do that. Don't think about them. It will only eat you up from the inside. Yeah, that's the best advice I can give you, man. Sounds hard to do, but that's the best course of action. If you really hate them for it, then forget about them. If you care about it, it means that you don't hate them. That it means that you care about them. You want them to apologize or stuff like that, to pay, right? But the best way is to just abandon. Just abandon the relationship. It's fine. Forget about them. Don't talk about it. And your life will be much better that way. Normally in these cases is to stop talking or let a trusted adult if it really bothers you, like your parents maybe. Yeah, absolutely.
So Seymour is searching for Marianne. And no wonder that name felt familiar. The person Seymour mentioned and is looking for is also named Marianne.
Note: regular record space collation can decrease the frequency of such issues effectively.
Hey! Paimon's headed with you, you silly dog. According to what Seymour said before, they can't be the same Marianne, right? The timing,
Based on your statement, may I deduce that you have met someone named Mary Ann in the past, or perhaps read or heard about such a person from sources apart from myself?
Well, that was her name, that's for sure. You know what? Let's do it like this. We can call the Mary Ann in the Anapopus Mary Ann 1, and the one you're looking for, Seymour, can be Mary Ann 2.
Negative. The Miss Mary Ann I'm searching for is of higher sequential priority. To prevent confusion, she should be Mary Ann 1 instead.
Huh?
Uh-huh. Why don't you look at it this way, Seymour? 2 is bigger than 1. Why don't you look at it this way, Seymour? 2 is bigger than 1. Doesn't that make it pretty good, too? Your claim, sorting data fragments. Looks like he stopped functioning again. Silly dog.
Ooh, Paimon didn't think...
Oh, hold on.
Ooh, Paimon didn't think you had any mean bones in you, Anne. But sure, you sure do.
I don't know why, but I suddenly felt compelled to do that. Preliminary data fragment sorting complete. For the following 15 reasons, Oceanit Anne, I assess that your perspective is illogical. Firstly,
Alright, that stuff doesn't matter. Come, good doggy, sit.
Understood. Why? Yes, it is Marianne, the memory that knows Seymour. Dude.
If you sit, we'll be able to improve photo taking stability, right?
Yes. Do you need to take a photo, Oceanit Anne? I am equipped with the most advanced optics from the Fontaine Institute of Natural Philosophy. I can...
Oh, there's no need, but thank you.
Understood.
Wow, Seymour's getting played left and right over there.
Do you want to go to the Anapopis, Seymour?
Yeah, that way you can meet that Marianne and see if she's the one you're looking for or not.
What you say makes sense, Paimon. Affirmative. A reasonable suggestion.
Well then, let's go! Oh, we're back! Okay. Actually, Nagigasor Paimon, I don't think we'll need to trouble you this time. I can show Summer the way.
Are you sure you'll be fine?
Yes, I know Seymour's very reliable. That's right. Let's meet up here later, shall we?
Oh, okay. Now we go here now? Yes, there's still more quests to do, man. I'm so happy. Precious quest? Precious chest, I mean? Exquisite chest. Hell yeah. Yo, this place is sick. Look at this guy. Key to some place in the Institute. Oh, jeez. Alright. That's a fucking foreshadowing if I ever seen one. The 1 to 3 have been together in the room for quite some time now. Maybe there's some to talk to them? Who do we talk to then? Excuse me? Yeah, we've done all the quests for all the characters, and now we just need to talk to them. Which is amazing. Now we just can like enjoy the plot, you know, without worrying about going somewhere. Let's go back then. It's alright. Okay, let's do it again. Apparently, we need to talk to them again. And we need to meet them here. I don't know where they went. Excuse me. Where is Anne and Seymour? Are they not here? It said to go here, but they're not here. For some ungodly reason. Oh, there we go.
Well, this is Narzissenkreuz or... Oh, what the fuck? Caterpillar is part of the Ordo? There are no longer any ceremonial items here. Nor has there been a dispelling ritual conducted for a long time. Nonetheless, yes, the familiar setting is stirring my memory. This is the right place. Maybe there might be clues that we've overlooked, but that you could spot off the bat.
Uh-huh.
So, have you found anything? All I see are memories of the past and things that shall never again catch up to me. Does that count? Well, Paimon doesn't want to interrupt your reminiscing, but that doesn't sound like what we were looking for. Perhaps, but my past is inextricably intertwined with the Narzissenkreuz Ordo, the chief culprit of the great sin. As such, some of my memories may yet be helpful to you. Then, could you start telling us about them, Caterpillar? I should warn you that I was not in the inner circle several hundred years ago, so I don't know everything about the incident. But I was personally mentored by Narzissenkreuz, who should be the origin of all this. Narzissenkreuz, isn't that? There is a prophet lying dormant in all of us, and when he wakes, one more evil shall walk the world. That's the sort of person he is. Well, since we got this opportunity, is there anything else you want to ask, Higasro?
Ooh, alright. Tell me about yourself, Caterpillar.
About me? I thought we got acquainted well enough during our jailbreak. But I understand that you're asking about something deeper. Now, I shall perform a terrible feat that never been done before and will never be done again. I will expose someone's true self before all, without any facade or masks, and that someone shall be myself. Wow, that's really a lot. Mama doesn't think she can lighten this atmosphere up at all. Lenoir has already gone home, did she not? We have to face a more complicated world now. The time for things for under the age of 9 is over. Next, we probably need to the experiences from age 16 or so. Huh? What? The experiences from 16 or so? The first voice I heard while in this body was that of Narzissenkreuz. Other than speaking of the redeeming powers of the Holy Blade of Narzissenkreuz, he also preached thus. The body is just a shell. Even the body of a Hilichurl can bear sentient consciousness. Did he create you then? Perhaps he did. I've tried to unravel my own origin, but the answer I got were all pretty vague. Poor you. Well, I don't really feel that way. I've discovered, after all, that most humans do not know the reason why they were born, and yet they still live happily. Also, it is not quite correct to say that he created me. How so? Creation is a feat for a god, if we may call the one above a god. In the tenets of the Narzissenkreuz, do you know what is most critical in creating someone? What is it? It's imagination. Imagining a person, down to the last detail, akin to an oceanite imagining a creature in the wild. There's a story that tells of a powerful mage priest imagining his own son, only to realize he himself was the product of someone else's imagination. Sorry for digressing, but I feel that this information is relevant to your questions. Well, that didn't make anything clear, but do you have any other questions?
Sure. This is all lore, by the way. This is the lore stream, guys. About the Narzissenkreuz Ordo.
Since you find this place so familiar, what could you tell us about it? Actually, as I recall, most of the people in the Narzissenkreuz Ordo were very kind. Narzissenkreuz's teachings just contained many radical ideas that were perhaps difficult for people to accept. That doesn't sound good at all. Narzissenkreuz would lead ceremonies with the Holy Blade in accordance with the ancient dictates. They call it Trifecta Exposition in Liyue, and in Sumeru, shattering Atmagraha. Shattering Atmagraha. He called it renunciation of the ego. He believed that one's own will is an obstacle, and that accidentally receiving a vision while seeking the path is a guaranteed path to destruction. So, after someone gives themselves up, what happens to them? Well, they stay quite normal, actually. It is said that people cannot perceive the truth, because a body with a self sees the world filtered through the 5 senses.
Yep. That doesn't sound so scary then. Yeah.
However, I never found out what Narzissenkreuz's ultimate purpose for collecting all those wills and cells was. Can you elaborate concerning Narzissenkreuz? Another time, perhaps. There's so much to be said. I'll need time to process it all. Do you have any questions?
One more maybe? About what happened all those years ago, yeah. This is interesting, man. Hello, Giga Chat. Hello, Bob.
Many years ago, the one then called Lord Artificer, Guillotine, and Narzissenkreuz had an intense clash. Guillotine was even called the White Cavalier of Protection back then.
Is that a better title than Honorary Knight? Yeah.
Well, if we are comparing impressive titles, I submit Chrysalis of the Phantasmic Moth. What kind of weird title is that? The title that the Ordo gave me. See, I'm Caterpillar.
Oh, you're laughing at him! Paimon, what do you have to say for yourself?
See, I'm Caterpillar, a creature that turns into a chrysalis before completely metamorphizing into a butterfly. Sorry. I suppose the name contained the wings of hope, that I would mature into a human. Even though we learned a lot,
There's still more questions that will need answers. I'll have to pore over the records and try to piece it all together. So I'm afraid you won't always find me here.
Fontaine can be dangerous for you as it is now.
I'll disguise myself and rely on the methods I've developed to do what I must. I'll survive. I'd win. Anne and Seymour return to the Narzissenkreuz Ordo. Hell yeah! I knew it! Negative. Danger. Danger. Activity by Narzissenkreuz Ordo remnants detected. You guys are Paimon and Anne. Please find a safe place immediately. Annihilation mode activated.
I didn't know you could do that. Whoa, Seymour, come down! This is...
We meet again. What did the White Cavalier of Protection say about you?
Ah, yes.
This is my little invention. Affirmative. I am... blah 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 prototype. With a large number of bold design elements. The priority level of this topic has been downgraded. Please lay down your arms and surrender. Seymour, listen to me. I have already surrendered to Gigastro. Is that so? Yes, totally. Very well, in that case, we can continue to discuss my extraordinary design. I am Caterpillar, as you know. Speaking of which, how's the young lady you were protecting doing? Wait a moment, did I say something like that?
What's wrong?
You are correct. I am looking for the master I should protect,
Marianne.
Oh, Marianne. Or as you might call her, Marianne Guillotine. Oh, Marianne Guillotine! Okay. The vocabulary is a little bit clearer. Guillotine. Correct. My designer, Guillotine.
Caterpillar, is this your memories from 100 years ago, you know? Getting clearer?
No, this is a memory from before my birth. Something akin to an elephant recalling its previous life while meditating. I do not understand. Previous lives do not exist. Not for you, at least. Thanks to you, it seems that I have encountered a potential breakthrough I had never imagined possible. Perhaps I might find the secrets to my own birth after all. Though I do not understand, I am glad to have been of service.
Anyway, hello, Caterpillar. Have we met?
Memory is fading, so that is quite possible. If I may be so blunt, what is your relationship with the Red Empress?
The Red Empress? I have no idea who that is, though the name kind of rings a bell.
Then let me try another name. What is your relationship with Lyris?
How do you know that name?
I went through many adventures with Paimon and Gigastro just to find out that she was merely a character in a story. Do I? I think I know what's going on. I'm also a victim of riddles, so I shan't play dumb. I'll tell you everything I know. Lyris did indeed exist. She was an Oceanid as well, and Narzissenkreuz's name for her within the Ordo was the Red Empress. What's going on here? Yeah.
But it feels like it's all connected.
Yep. Still,
when we first got here, Paimon couldn't help but notice the clock here doesn't seem very accurate, does it?
Ah, that, simply put, is the Doomsday Clock! Excuse me? Doomsday Clock? When the clock strikes midnight, the apocalypse will come.
Huh? Doesn't this mean the end of the world is almost upon us?
That really does take me back. When I was here before, they thought the apocalypse was still far away, and that thought it would happen in our generation, we should stop it for the sake of the future. If the clock is accurate, then it is not far off now. Perhaps we shall lay ourselves down to sleep tonight, and the sun shall not rise in the morn. Perhaps the sea shall evaporate some tomorrow. Or perhaps we already living in the apocalypse, and the good times have long ended. Yeah, you're living beyond apocalypse.
Hey, get serious. Will the apocalypse really come?
First, what we see is just a clock, not the apocalypse itself. When it comes down to it, time is merely a tool humans use to measure changes in all forms of matter. Narzissenkreuz was the one who used the world formula to calculate the beginning of the end and build this device. And as such, I cannot answer your questions, dear Paimon, because this is all it is, a clock.
That's true.
Anyway, let's share our findings. Yeah. You and Paimon briefly shares all that happened, while the other three people, though technically speaking, none of them are humans, yeah. Input logged.
Linus.
Did you think of something?
I don't know. I'm not sure. It's like water boiling off into gas. I can't see it, and I can't quite grasp it either. Oh, any thoughts or leads, Caterpillar?
Can't say that I don't, but I'm still trying to sort some things out. So let's discuss this later. Right, I keep forgetting to ask you something. Gigastro, Paimon, I am very grateful for everything you've done for Lenore. So is there anything that I can help you with?
Huh? Do you mean anything? Just like making a wish?
It should be something within the scope of my abilities, of course. You did free Lenore and I from prison, and I'm no gin in a bottle. So what would your wish be, Paimon?
If that's the case, then no, wait. Yummy food. There's so much that Paimon wants, but we've been having lots of fun traveling together, so we really don't need anything special. Instead, Caterpillar, can you help us help Anne and Seymour? Paimon. Yatra, what do you think? Is that a good wish?
It's all good. They'll do, Paimon. They'll do. I understand. Then let us work together.
Yeah.
Understood.
Now, I plan to work with Seymour and Anne to see if we can use our experiences and the information available here to figure something new out.
You guys so, Paimon?
Let's meet back here later.
Okay. Okay, a few days? Okay. Yo, all the quests are done, bro! I'm so happy! Okay. So now we meet here in a few days, apparently. Talk to Asagiri, Basani. Okay, that's not what I want. Is that it? About the current situation, yeah. It's nice that this place is so lively again after several centuries. Just joking. I think that's the purpose of all of this. I mean, to us gathering like this, it's boring and foolish to treat it as a simple, sheer coincidence. Our encounter has to be an omen of a kind of a beginning, akin to a repressed seed struggling before truly germinating. But on the other hand, before the actual apocalypse arrives, just who would try to find meaning in absurdity and be convinced that those signs herald that inevitable solemn moment? Other than Narzissenkreuz, whom I used to call Master, regardless he deserved to be called a Grandmaster. Just like our path, crossed here under the doomsday clock, if we follow along the woven path together, maybe we can... I should save the rest of that thought for the end of the journey. Okay. God damn, man. When world story and side story are better than main one, I know, right? Narzissenkreuz Germany? Yeah. You should talk to Literal Dude as epilogue, okay. Oh, is that it? Okay. I want to know more about you, Caterpillar. What else is there to say about myself? I often feel mutually exclusive elements in the nature of my existence. Individually, they are pure, but also alien to each other. Therefore, when they interact, they mix with other and become impure. Can you understand that? My own identity is not consistent. Sometimes I am a Bloomguard. Other times I'm what? Oh shit, I skipped that. But I believe a definitive answer exists. A singular correct answer. As the hands of the clock moves again, I'm ready to take that step. I want to know more about Lenoir. Our time together was very short, but I never thought I'd be so committed to playing the role of a protector for her. It was indeed a very novel experience. Perhaps I was attracted by her purity, because that's a quality I will never possess. Yet the Fortress of Merapith is what kept her innocent. Somewhere she shouldn't have been in the first place. To give her an opportunity to choose, the right to choose must be first stripped from her. But whenever I think of how now, the mundane world has finally entered her heart. Oh. We'll talk about it later, yeah. I'll stay here until it's time for us to set out. Okay. Is that it? Like, is that all the quest is? Just us waiting? Calculation process halted. What are your instructions, Mr. Gastro? About the current situation. Through communication with Anne and the Oceanit and the former Narzissenkreuz Ordo members Caterpillar, some promising information has been obtained. I am Prototype 4 AC307, designed by Guillotine to accompany and protect my master, Miss Mary Ann. Unfortunately, no additional information on Miss Mary Ann is currently available. Moreover, Anne the Oceanit was able to provide very little information. The remaining member of the Narzissenkreuz Ordo Caterpillar did not provide complete information. More time is required for analysis. Okay. Yeah, you need to complete all 3 world quests to unlock the ending. I think so far you only unlock Story of Caterpillar, there's a dog one, and Hilichurl one. Hilichurl one? Okay. I mean, Caterpillar is a Hilichurl, no? You don't already, never mind, I know, right? I want to know more about you, Seymour. I am Prototype 4 AC307, designed by Guillotine to accompany and protect my master, Miss Mary Ann. I am equipped with the most advanced memory storage unit, logic unit, optics, and various functional modules from the Fontaine Institute of Natural Philosophy. This allows me to keep a log of Miss Mary Ann's daily life and also act as an agent's assistant. My present top priority is to locate Miss Mary Ann and ensure her safety. Yeah. I want to know more about Mary Ann, yeah. The purpose of my design and creation is to serve and protect my owner, Miss Marianne. My present top priority is to locate Miss Marianne and ensure her safety. And the ocean exhibited certain behaviors identical to the past behaviors of Miss Marianne. But the factors comprising them, blah 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 blah. Note: regular record space collation can decrease the frequency of such issues effectively. Okay. God damn, man. Come on, Anne, talk to me. Talk to the last NPC. Okay.
I believe I have recalled some very vague feelings. I am not sure they can even be called memories. Though I don't know whether humans keep their memories in their heads or in their heart. But oceanists seem to have neither a brain nor heart, just water. If only I could be like that silly dog, just sit there and mumble stuff like drive, defragmenting, to recall everything.
Okay. I want to know more about you, Anne.
I don't know what else I can tell you. I am the part of Mary Ann that was imagined into being here, but she rejected me and the others as well. I mean, other existences. The Princess Lyris I want to rescue does not exist. Mary Ann is also not Mary Ann, and isn't that silly dog's owner. I don't know why, but when I see that silly dog, something just swells inside of me. It was like bubbles, but they burst whenever I get close to remembering. Caterpillar seems to know something, but he won't say much if he's not 100% sure. But we came to the place with Narzissenkreuz in its name, yet nothing was resolved.
I see. The new map explains more of it. Excuse me? I want to know more about Princess Lyris. Princess Lyris is kind of and courageous. That's why she endangers herself in order to protect her friends. Before all I thought was that I was being a friend of hers and she protected me. So now that she is in trouble, I have to save her. Even though she might not want me to do that, because she is too nice and would rather suffer than let her friends be in danger. But if I don't save her, how could I be worthy of being her friend or deserve her protection? Memories. They're hazy, like whirlpools in water. Emotions and desires, on the other hand, feel so real, despite me realizing she's just a character in the story now. Okay. So I talk with everyone now. They're good, just go to bed, man. Good night, man. Okay, now what? Is that it? New map? There's a new map somewhere. What is this? We are in the... What? Submerged ruins. That's not what I need, right? The story somehow kind of relates to the history of Fontaine in the past. Ah. Yeah. Oh, there's one more here, right? There is two more. So I need to do more like stories? Is that it? Which one should I do then? Is it this one? The questioning Melusine and answering machine? Or is it... No, it's not that one. Monglan? Should I do... Okay. Fate, can you guide me through this? More story, more long story? Which story, man? Which one should I do? We've been here for an hour, by the way. I can end the streams first and then continue the next stream doing that particular quest, but I'm not sure. Wait, lupa, like anjing. Gimana ya? How do we do this? So we have the event thing. Oh! Vagrant and scams. Go to Steambird. Unfold on their doorstep? Excuse me? Okay. No, this is Mondstadt. This is Fontaine. Okay, well, this is the event, I guess. Basima the 5th, right? Pillfire. Pillfire is Sumeru. Pharsalia's Rhapsody. Good, accurate. This is Rumeria. And then Chinyu Vale. Yeah, I'm not sure where to go. Should we just finish the ones that we have right now? Let's go with this one then. Vagrants and scams. Yang mana tuh? Yang mana gan, Fate? Which one? Which one, Fate? If we don't know, I'm just gonna continue the questioning Melusine and answering machine. If not, then I'll just end the stream for now. Coba itu? Okay. Go to Steambird, apparently. Let's go. Please make this the one. I would love to progress into the plot. I'm done with my little knitting project. Oh yeah, okay. So it's like in real life too, but I see. Lupa-lupa ingat. Okay, Fit, gak apa-apa. But yeah, we're gonna have to figure this out. Also, congratulations, Blade. I hope this stream has served as a nice BGM for you. Background noise, I mean. Alright, what is this then?
What kind of attitude is that, Editor Jank?
And what about your attitude, Agent Telecard?
I am helping you with a problem here.
And did I ask for your help? What are you two arguing about?
What good timing. Help me again. I'm Agent Telecard from the Marichose Phantom, investigating a case at the Steam Bird. But this amateur keeps interfering with my deductive process. I mean, just who is the investigator here? Well, it is kind of odd for an amateur to advise a professional.
I was merely suggesting that she is not jump to any conclusion. She's barely started investigating and she's already decided I am the killer. It's defamation, I tell you.
It does sound like defamation, but it's important to find... Wait, killer? What happened? It's possible that an unfortunate newspaper employee has been, Oh, it's so sad.
What do you mean by you know? He's missing, that's all.
Even if he's just missing, you're still mixed up in this, and that's because you drove him away, didn't you, Editor Jank? Let's paint the scene. An idealistic young reporter finally gets a job with the newspaper of his dreams. He yearns to fight the evils of society with the power of his pen. But to his dismay, he discovers the newspaper is as corrupt as everything else. Black of ink, black of heart. Valuable stories are ignored in favor of puff pieces and popular music. His ideals are bet with lies. His dignities are trampled upon. Oh, it's such a sad story. Until finally one night, he awakens from a nightmare upon a tear-sodden pillow and decides to flee the place that shattered his dreams.
What are you, investigator or bad novelist? You're cawing like a crow.
So, Editor Jank, is this the truth behind his disappearance? You're his boss, are you not? Yet you deny all responsibility?
Oh, God. Kayaknya yang ini, okay kan. I shouldn't just do a video chat and I could try and help you learn knitting or crocheting if you'd like. I would love to. I haven't bought the kit yet though, so perhaps some other time. I'll let you know when I got it. Again, Telecard. Agent Telecard, your imagination knows no bounds. May I suggest you hand in your badge and take up a job at our newspaper? We also publish fantastical stories, you see.
Fantastical? As if. My deductions are entirely plausible.
Quite plausible indeed. Agent Telecard, let me clarify. The missing employee is Sir Arthur. Ring any bells?
Sir Arthur? Paimon heard that name before.
Sir Arthur is the steam bird that gave the steam bird its name. Our symbol. Our mascot.
Ooh, that's Sir Arthur, the one who stands by the door announcing the news.
Yes. So a steam bird that can neither walk nor fly. I failed to see how I could have driven it away.
Wait! Blast you! Shouldn't you have mentioned that before? Do you have something against me?
Look, you're the one who turned up and started accusing me of murder. If anyone has an axe to grind, it's you.
Oh, just stop bickering. The important thing right now is to find Sir Arthur.
Yes, Paimon's right. Ah, Editor-in-Chief Euphrasie, Agent Curvy, you've returned.
Thank you for your help, Jank. You may go now. Editor-in-Chief Euphrasie, hello! And who's this? Hello, Gigasren Paimon, and this is...
Hello, I am merely Curvy. Curve, Agent Telecard's assistant.
You can talk? Like Sir Arthur? No.
Agent Curve is a special investigation drone belonging to the Marichose Phantom. He's remotely operated by someone back in the office. Isn't that the case, Agent Telecard?
Huh? Oh, yes, that's the case.
I didn't know Fontania has such advanced technology. Yeah, remote control drones, man.
Well, unfortunately, this isn't the time to bring you up to date on our advances, much as I would enjoy doing so. Right now, I need you both to help with getting Sir Arthur back. Eh? Us? You've already got 2 professional investigators. Yeah, this is our case.
The thing is, Agent Talakard, neither of you are official investigators with the Marichose Phantom, are you?
You watch what you say. This is a genuine uniform, I'll have you know.
But as I understand it, you were simply passing by and decided to start investigating of your own accord. I can't imagine why. I wonder if I should speak to the Marichose Phantom and...
No, there's no need. Okay, I admit it. What? You're impersonating Marichose Phantom agents?
Well, to be honest, they're just agents who are a bit special. In any case, I'm grateful to Agent Curve, who told me some very interesting things while we were interviewing the local residents.
Curve, what did you tell her? Curve, what did you tell her?
As you know, Agent Talakar, the Moso Protocols requires me to answer all Editor-in-Chief Euphrates' questions honestly.
The Mosa Protocols? Is this some kind of customer service agent? Those pesky protocols.
I don't mean to offend agents, but Sir Arthur is of great importance to the Simbird, and I would like to have a more professional on the to have more professionals on the case. Gigasor and Paimon, for example.
You want us to join the investigation?
Indeed I do, and on behalf of the Steambird, I promise you will be rewarded. What do you think? We're in. Excellent. I hope you will all work together. The newspaper will be most grateful.
Okay, just don't tell the my son that we're here on the sly.
Wait, you're playing hooky?
Hey, let a girl have her secrets, why don't you? Maybe when I know you better. Okay, Curve, if we're teaming up, we should show them our notes.
Please take these statements, which we took from nearby residents.
Ooh, have you got any leads then? Of course. We're good at our jobs. Okay, so next we should investigate the scene. So Arthur disappeared last night, so there should still be clues to be found.
I swear I'll just do... Oh, well, all good? Okay, got it. Sorry, I didn't read your message there, my bad. Well, I already read it, but I forgot that I read it.
So Arthur disappeared last night, so there should still be clues to be found.
Okay. Resident's testimony. Testimony from a resident near the steamer. A drunken vagrant? Oh, I know him. That's Rocher. I've seen him near the docks. He's always begging for a drink from the vendors there. Honestly, he wasn't like this before. Testimony from a resident near the steamer. If you're asking about anyone suspicious, I did always see a little kid going to the newspaper, but he never went inside. He just moosey around near Sir Arthur. Maybe just like toys and that. Homeless drunk hanging around near the entrance of the paper's office. Officially lately, he seems to be sleeping there every night. Okay. Any fingerprints here? An empty pedestal. If you look closely, you can see a notch left by a sharp implement.
What's this?
Based on the shape and depth, the mark here was made by a small, knife-like sharp object, claws.
So where's the knife now? Let's record this. Let's record this in our investigation notes first.
Okay. I wonder if the bird is part of Marichose, of the Marichose Ordo, right? Okay, so maybe they cut off bits of the pedestal to get the bird. A tangle of footprints with no consistent depths or patterns.
Look at all these footprints. Looks like quite a few people came by.
Based on these patterns, they belong to 4 different people. The paper has already put a lid on this news and isolated all non-related individuals. As such, we can assume that these footprints were left behind during the crime itself.
Let's record this in our investigation notes first.
Okay. The footprints.
A good newspaper should be a lighthouse of truth.
Only found button that shows no sign of having its thread snapped. Excuse me? A button? That's not gonna say anything special about it, you know. Okay. Okay, so we recorded that. Oh, simple button. Okay. Okay. Oh, there's an empty wine bottle there. Oh, there's something there. A letter. Okay. We just got a letter. Sorry. We just got a letter. Alright. Oh, we got everything. We got it. Dapat Yunli PT80, aku padahal baru kemarin dapat Firefly. Anjay. Mancai kan? Congratulations. Gua nggak dapat Firefly sih, sayangnya. Nih.
Have you searched the entire scene? Are you sure you haven't missed anything? We've got so much evidence. Footprints, a bottle, Pama's brain is almost fried. Let's think, Kikasro. Does this give us any leads? Maybe something that tells us what to do next.
Let's see. How many people? 4. Success be found? Homeless drunk? Steambird. If I can, a little kid going to the newspaper, but he never went inside, just a little mosey around near Sir Arthur. Bar. No? What? What do you mean? Sleeping there every... No, it's not. Vendor... Probably this one, right? It's not? Are you fucking kidding me? What is this? A homeless drunk? Rocher, yeah. There we go. So Rocher is the... culprit?
Things are a bit clearer now, but Paimon's not sure anything we found is very useful. Paimon guesses the best lead is that vagrant Rocher.
Yeah.
I agree. One set of footprints must be his, right? And he sounds like the most suspicious. Why so? Well, he's a vagrant and vagrants are meant to wander about. But he stays in one place. He's definitely up to something.
I guess that makes a little sense, yeah.
Trust me, I'm right. Let's go and check out the docks. Someone said they saw him there.
Okay. Alright. Oh, shit, we have to go down there? Oh, this is a nice song too. I fucking love the Fontaine soundtrack, dude. So much. Let me see. New characters? Oh! It's the vagrants.
Men! Rocher has to be hiding here somewhere. He owes, so he has to pay. Find him for me.
And as if not paying his debt wasn't enough, he's made me chase after him. I'm going to trash his place and break his legs! What are you barking at? She got a whistle!
Stop! What are you doing?
Who are you? Mind your own business.
2042! Look at the uniform, they're the Maestros of Phantom. Maybe we should fall back?
I don't care about who they are. Steal yourself, men.
With me! Oh god. Hold on. I'm not used to deep voices right now. I need to warm my throat up
Order
first.
guide you.
Also, pink hair. Very rare.
Solidify.
That rhyme. Pink hair, very rare.
Laid bare.
Woo! Easy.
Pretty good.
342! The blow and the rubber are difficult to handle. Lobster, mud. I slipped and fell. I guess Rocher got lucky. Okay, lads. Move!
I see you're a fighter, Picastro. Ooh, that's nothing for him. Oh, no need to thank me, Pup. We're looking for your master. Does he owe people money? Hey, listen, Pup. Your master took Sir Arthur to pay off a debt, right? Spit it out. Where is he hiding?
In my humble analysis, this line of questioning will fail due to language incompatibilities. Looks at you as if to say, yeah, obviously.
Then this is the area. That thief must be here somewhere.
Oh? Okay. Pile of dirt. A pile of dirty, empty wine bottles from which a strange smell wafts, like a sea filled with salty fish.
Those bottles! We found one of this.
Oh yeah! Yeah, we found it by the steambird. Oh, this song too. Na, 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 na. Na, 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 Oh, it's here.
Whoa! There's someone hiding in the chest!
Don't hit me!
So you are Rocher.
I don't have any more. Not a single coin.
It's okay, we chased the debt collectors off. Oh, wonderful. And what a charming young Millicent you are.
You're right. I am Rocher, and when I make it big, I won't forget to reward you generously.
Dream on, you thief! We're with the Marichosi Phantom, and we're here to arrest you. You stole Sir Arthur last night, didn't you? Confess! Who did you sell it to?
Me? Stole Sir Arthur? By the Hydro Archon! As if a person of my standing would do such a thing! And I've been holding it in this chest since yesterday evening!
Oh, really? Curve, what's the verdict?
Biodata anomaly identified. Mr. Rocher, you are lying. Oh, shit! Me? Lying? Nonsense! Calumny! Slander! Where is the evidence? The bottle by the steamboat.
We found a bottle by the steamboat, just like these ones. You left it there, right?
Even if the bottle is the same, that doesn't mean I left it here. I left it there. Why, a place the size of Fontaine must be full of drunkards like me. Result replicated. Biodata anomaly identified. Mr. Rocher, you are lying.
Hey, what with this metal bucket? If I'm gonna have my honesty and ability smeared, I want an actual person to do it. Less shouting. Listen here, thief. You're going to turn this place upside down and shake it to see if any evidence falls out, so no crying when we find something.
Look, without real evidence, all you can do is insult me. Okay. Let me get some potatoes from the starfish. Of course, that makes a lot of sense. Ragged cloth? Okay. This is his whole like shack, huh? Oh! Oh! This is him! Oh, so adorable. A picture of a loving couple. Yeah.
Is this Rocher and his wife?
I think it is. Oh, I don't know the lyrics. Alright. I mean, the melody. Alright. Hey, doggy. It looks like you as if waiting for something. Ooh. Not yet found? Oh! It is this one, yeah.
Huh? What's he doing? What is he doing?
I can't do Paimon's voice at all. Oh.
I know! He must have recognized a scent. The bottle must have Rocher's scent on it.
Lombroso, did you have to...
Rocher! See the dog recognized your scent. Do you still deny that you were at the newspaper office?
Okay, calm down, will ya? And Lombroso, you traitor. Notice he's not happily as if saying, I don't understand. Ah, okay. I admit it.
Well, Curve, you were spot on. How did you know? Can you detect liars?
Correct, Miss Paimon. Oh god, it's a lie detector. Really? You were a lie detector?
Hey, didn't we talk about prying into other people's private lives? Get to know us first. Hurry up and come clean, Rocher. What did you do?
This is my private life, isn't it?
How dare you! Fix up or you'll be enjoying plenty of privacy in the Fortress of Meripede.
No, okay, I admit it. I've told a few tiny little lies. But I didn't steal Sir Arthur, honest. I slept by the steamboat's entrance last night, that's all. When I went to sleep, Sir Arthur was there. But when I woke up, he was gone. And I was worried people would suspect me, so I ran.
That's not the full story, is it? You've been told you've been seen there a lot lately, planning your heist, no doubt.
That's not true. I was hoping to get some work there. You know, start off picking up litter, maybe some big wig might spot your potential, and then, whoosh, your career takes off.
Seems like you're the one causing the litter with your stinky wine bottles. That's not going to impress any bigwigs, that's for sure. I don't believe it. He's lying again.
It's true. Let me finish. I know how I look now, but I used to work at the Palais Mermonia. Well, it was my wife that got me the job. Her family used to be a big deal, and they still have some connections. Anyway, I used to be respectable.
Really? I'm not sure which is worse, begging for food or relying on your wife.
Don't say that! I want to become successful under my own steam! Obviously, but that's when the problem started. A while back, some people offered to let me in on their business. Don't worry about startup funds, they said. They can owe us, so I signed up. But I soon realized that the goods they were giving me were unsellable garbage. And then they started demanding I pay what I owed them. Were those the people who were there? Yeah, I don't know any choice but to pawn things from home to get some money. But I realized that what I'd taken belonged to my wife, something her grandfather left her. When she realized this, I was too scared to tell her the truth. So I said that I'd lost money gambling. She was furious and threw me out.
Huh? Well, that's not the truth. Maybe she'd have forgiven you if she'd known. What does this guy know about telling the truth? If he claimed he lost it gambling, he could blame bad luck. If he lost it on a bad business deal, he'd have to admit to being a good-for-nothing loser. But what does this have to do with the newspaper? Yeah. A month ago, the steam reported on a steam of scammers. The elegant tableware confrery. Those were the people who can con me. Professional con artist. Wow, the Steambird is pretty good at their job, huh?
I know. That's what I wanted to work there. It would have been a respectable job, and I could have earned enough to get my wife's things back.
Curve, is that true?
Biodata has returned to normal range. Mr. Rocher is not lying.
Huh, so it really wasn't him. So, did you see anything suspicious last night?
I did. I was woken up by some noise and I think I saw someone very small running away. Suspicious, right? The kid!
Someone small? The statements from the residents mentioned Yang Wei could be him. But where would we find him? If only we had a puppy to show us the way again.
Yep. Like that happily. He seems to know he's being talked about. Aww. Not that you mention it.
Not that you mention it. Lombroso has an excellent sense of smell. Why don't we see if he can pick up a scent?
Yeah.
Paim's not sure if it'll work, but it's worth a try.
Oh, my throat hurts. I have 20 more minutes to stream today. But yeah, guys, forgive me. Okay. Does he follow me? Okay. We need to go to the... Oh, what? You need evidence? Which evidence, though? Lombroso. Okay. Oh, the button! Yeah.
Where's he going? Quick, follow the puppy!
Oh? Where are we going, Lombroso?
Oh, look at him! Oh, he's so cute!
He's wagging his tail back and forth. The stride he's on, man. Oh, I love the dog so much. I think I'm more of a dog person, but cats love me. So I'm a cat person then. Because they're the one that accepted me as their family. I once had a stray cat, like visit my family house, and then we were on like a family event, so we can't really like take care of it, you know. So what I did was, because the cat kept like trying to enter the house, I started just petting it, and then he started climbing on top of me, and it seems like he's cold, so I put my hand around his body because he's so tiny, and then he fell asleep. That's my favorite cat.
The puppy has stopped. Could the owner of the button live nearby? Look, there's someone at home in that house over there. Let's go ask.
Okay. Arf! More? Okay. Go ahead. Kevin? Uh-oh. We got the family here. It's over.
I don't know anything. Also, I hate you all.
Oh?
Don't run, Kevin.
Sorry to interrupt.
What do you guys want?
Oh, shit.
Don't worry, madam. We are agents from the Marichose Phantom, and we're investigating a theft. A button linked to your family was found at the scene. Do you have any comment? Oh, I saw that on for Kevin just recently. But Kevin's a good child. He couldn't possibly be mixed up in theft. I knew it! Madam, I regret to say you have raised a thief! Please be reasonable, agent. Even if this is Kevin's button, all the proofs is that he was at the newspaper's office. And why would he be there if not to steal? Did you say newspaper office? Yeah, how did you know that's where he the theta?
Oh.
I no.
Oh shit! What the fuck?
You must have misunderstood me. Ironclad, irrefutable evidence.
Look at Talocard with the with the whistle.
Don't try and lie your way out of this. Y'all only make things worse for you and for your son. No, my son didn't mean to steal anything. He only took that knife to defend himself.
Knife? I thought we were looking for a mechanical steambird.
You mean Sir Arthur? But Kevin only had a knife when he came home. Madam Madeline, why did your son go to the newspaper? What did he do there? Tell us everything. Oh, my Kevin just adores the steambird outside the newspaper office. Every time we go into town, he goes to visit it and tells it all his troubles. Yesterday evening, he had a bit of fight and Kevin stormed off to the newspaper office. But this time he came back with a knife. He had found it stuck in the steambird's pedestal.
No.
So that's the notch, but why did he take the knife? He said he noticed that Sir Arthur was missing and wanted to find it. But then some drunken man staggered towards him. He got scared and picked up the knife.
Okay. Can we see the knife?
Thought to get rid of it. I was worried it might cause trouble. That knife could be a clue. We'll need to ask Kevin where it is. I wish I could, but he's run off again. We're arguing a lot at the moment. About his father, you see. His father was a mechanical engineer posted outside the city. Kevin hasn't seen him for a long time. He's having a bit of an early rebellious phase. He's furious with his father for not being there. A problem child, huh? Not easy to deal with. Still, we'll need to find him and ask about that knife.
Alright. Dude, I'm losing my voice really slowly. Warframe, anjing Bang Nathan. Sabar bang, lagi story dulu nih.
Come on, you blasted beast! Eat me if you can!
What the fuck? The kid is getting eaten? Excuse me? Okay, there you go. What the hell?
Who are you? Why are you making such an unholy racket? You might want to try saying thanks. We just saved you. Thanks? What's up? Why in your face? You gonna hit me? Kid, a thumping would do you good, but we're professionals, Marichose Phantom agents. We don't beat people in public. We do need to ask you some questions. If you keep anything from us, we'll have to take you in. And then, well, we won't be in public, will we? Take me in? Sure, go ahead and take me in too.
Him, who's that?
Bowland! That's his name. He should arrest him too.
Is he a criminal then?
Yeah, he's a criminal, and my so-called father, sure, but hasn't even been home in a year. Arrest him for bad parenting. No wonder Madam Madeline said this guy used to complain to Sir Arthur. Paimon guesses that's the root of her problem. Complain? That's a laugh. I was working out how to set up his speech patterns. You haven't realized, I guess, that every time it says it's programmed in advance. As soon as I figured out how to do that, I'm programmed to say, Bolan is a big fat weasel, all day, every day. So that's why you were hanging out next to Sir Arthur. Wow, you really are a problem child. But Sir Arthur disappeared last night, so I won't be able to finish my research. I don't know who took him. You don't think I took Sir Arthur, do you? Sure, I'm a problem child, but stealing a mechanical steamboat isn't one of my problems.
In my humble analysis, Mr. Kevin, you have come into contact with a knife.
Wait, this robot can speak? How does it do that? Is it the same as Sir Arthur? Shows how much you know. Curve is much more sophisticated than Sir Arthur. For a start, he doesn't need to be told what to say. Then, wow, you're awesome, Curve. Hey, could you say something for me? Say, Bolan is a big fat weasel. I know you can do it.
First, you must prove that said statement is true.
Prove it? What the? So that means you can't do it? You suck. Even Sir Arthur could say that.
Do not confuse Curve with
Do not confuse Curve with others. He's no liar. Well, I was going to tell you about the knife if he said it, but he didn't, so it didn't solve. Listen, Pratt, I don't think you understand. If it's fine, Sir Arthur, you can carry on with your plan to slander your father, right? We're on the same side here. Oh, that makes sense. So, okay, I'll tell you. I threw the knife into the sea, and I'll mark it on us. So, I'll mark the spot on your map. Now hurry up and find Sir Arthur. That's more like it, kid. Is there anything else you should tell us? The more we know, the faster we can find Sir Arthur. Let me think. I went to the steamboat, but Sir Arthur wasn't there. Instead, there was that knife. Then the drunk man came at me, so I panicked and grabbed that knife to frighten him off. That's it. So that's what happened, Curve. Did you spot any problems?
In my humble analysis, Mr. Kevin is not lying, but I did notice anomalies with Madame Madeline's pupil dilation and breathing earlier. Was she lying? I am unable to confirm that, There was, however, a data fluctuation when she told us that his father's a mechanical engineer posted outside the city.
I can explain that. She was lying. Pop doesn't know a spring from a spanner, as if he could be an engineer. My mother's a very experienced liar. She practices on me every day, you see, so you wouldn't be able to tell. A little while ago, she brought a puppy home and said it was a present from my father, but I snuck a look at the letters and it was from some other man. Well, maybe that man is your new father, right? So congrats, kid. I hope your new father does a better job at the old drunken bleach job. I don't like what you say, but at least you're being straight with me. I wish my mom would do that.
Aww. Don't worry about it, man. Last Cinema Friends, rencana hari apa bang, Gigas? Hari Senin minggu depan kan? Rencananya.
Kevin, don't dwell on that. Your mother's just trying to protect you. She's worried you won't be able to cope if you have to deal with too much all at once.
I don't want to know.
It's knowing things that causes all my problems. No. It's the exact opposite. Your problems come from not knowing enough. Not knowing enough? For example, you still don't know that humans lie constantly. Your mother, your father, even you. That's the answer to your problem, kid. When you realize that, you'll stop having such a high expectation. Then you'll be a kid with answers, not problems. Answers?
I'm feeling kind of attacked. Fuck you, man. Quest second dream ya? Yoi kan. Nanti kita bakal... Kalau bisa gue mau marathon satu stream nyelesain second dream. Cuma lihat aja dah.
Oh, do you disagree? Unless you never ever told even a single lie. Forget it. I don't need to know the answer. I rather like you right now, so let's not spoil this beautiful moment. The important thing is to find the knife. You've got to go, kid. Think about what I said, and you'll find the answers you need. Don't listen to her, Kevin. Listen to Paima. Go home and have a good talk with your mom. If she lied to you, it's because she had good reasons.
I know. Maybe I should go home. Aww. Mending familial relationship, one step at a time.
They're fine though. That's the problem child we're talking about, and any monster that eats him will inherit his problems. It'll save us much trouble. Listen, hey, we need to take care of the problem, alright?
Who wants to take care of a kid? Oh, what the heck is this? Dude, my throat is in pain right now. I think I voice acted too much, and I forgot that I can't do voice acting for like kids and female characters. Okay, let's get going. It's so far away too. What the heck? Oh, it's here. All right. No, that's Narzissenkreuz Ordo. That's not where I want to go.
No! Fuck!
No! Let me go where I want, please! Wait, it is here? Are you kidding me? Return to the Narzissenkreuz Ordo. Excuse me? Oh, this is a new one, isn't it? Wait, what quest is this, though? Okay, well, I guess we'll do the investigation then. While we wait for it, right? Alright, more lore time. Let's go. I wanna eat breakfast after this. Like, holy crap. I'm so hungry. Okay.
Night Gigastro, Paimon, you're back! You bet we are! Have you found anything new in the meantime? Mr. Caterpillar and I have been doing some research. Oh? And? We have discovered that Seymour doesn't, in fact, have an annihilation mode. Following data fragment sorting, this phrase was found to have been derived from the novel Prisoner 6 of Iran. In that book, the World Organization launched a mass annihilation agent to hunt a chimera down. But that stuff's not important at all! Apart from using our free time to go out and investigate, we have also read through the books collected here one more time.
Ooh, okay.
We couldn't make heads or tails of them at first, and even now, well, they certainly are well written. I don't know whose handwriting it is, or what scribe or copyist was hired, but their penmanship is clear and clearly beautiful. A master of calligraphy, if I ever saw one. Wait, so you were talking about the handwriting? Ugh, Batman's got a bad feeling about this already. Did you not find anything during this time then? Alright, sorry, I shan't jest any further. As you know, we told you all that we found the last time without holding anything back. However, I fear that this time there are some clues hidden in details that we must rely on chances to reveal.
Okay. Chance?
Indeed. For example, if no further revelations concerning a murder emerge, then the blood on the painting will always remain a red smear. Then what would this chance be, Caterpillar? Well, why don't we do a quick recap of everything we've discovered? Let's make some deduction regarding what happened in the past.
that might give us the opportunity to fill in some gaps that can help us support or refute our views.
That's a good idea. I've always felt like there's so much about this that's familiar, but I can't recall anything about it.
Negative. I can give continuous recount about the resources that I have sorted.
Silly dog, didn't you only recover our creator's name after talking to us about the matter?
Negative. I merely matched similar sounds during said interaction. There was no data loss involved. However, I must append that I too find that keyword searches make searching for entries more efficient. So what do we want to discuss?
Well, for a bit of warm-up, or a teaser if you would.
You may be referring to a heater.
Yes, that's exactly what I mean. So let's start off our deduction with something simple. What is the Mary Ann in the anaposis entirely? Exactly. Huh? That Mary Ann holds the greatest secret of all. I'm sure you can see that too. Let's get ourselves some armchairs, maybe crack open a few beers. Oh wait, you can't drink yet. Anyway, let us help you sort our findings out. I'll start first. Well, the name Mary Ann itself certainly is familiar to me.
The name of the person I was meant to protect is Mary Ann. Yes, but I have no data regarding the identity of the one who resides within the anaposis. We are missing context. I can only conclude based on a human's unmodified lifespan that they are not the same person.
Those seem to be the case, huh? It's been a few hundred years after all. Well, as for Paimon, she had chicken mushroom skewer this morning.
Well, guess it's my turn. You mentioned before that you encountered oceanid creatures that had a great deal of character. One might say, personality even. The precondition for such creatures and their characteristics is the same, that an intelligent oceanid has already understood their original forms beforehand. So, were you the one who willed those creatures into being, Anne?
Don't you think that's kinda weird, you know? Summoning familiar friends to play house with you for who knows how long and stuff?
Well, I didn't do that. I actually had to get to know Petit Cho, all and others first. Well then, in that case, let's see what we can deduce from the things we already know. Then let's begin.
Huh? It's already starting?
Okay. And it's a small ocean, is it great? The ocean is yeah. We know that already. Unfortunately, to control the whole realm, so she can be the reason behind it all. Associate. This one. No? Let me see. Oceanists are sentient creatures unique to Fontaine, and they can create oceanic creatures through mimicry and transformation. I don't know all the strange and wonderful oceanic creatures we saw before we met Marianne. Huh? Maybe Osile can create water creatures, but it's extraordinary to be able to imagine creatures with rich personalities. It's almost certain that there's an oceanid on the purpose controlling everything. Who can she be? Okay. Let's just go. At the risk of missing major plot twists or important foreshadowing, I don't think this is related to Anne's background either. Okay. Oh, this one. Anne said the name sounded familiar. I should ask her about it should something come to mind. To say more, she is someone that he must protect. Either way, ordinary humans don't live that long. It's been several hundred years, so they're probably not the same person, right? Yeah. The Mary Ann in Anaposis seems very mysterious. We once suspected that Anne was a character from her dreams. The enemy Mary Ann, yeah. Mary Ann, who has the same name as Seymour's owner, who seemed to know everything. Even if she's not Oceanid, she's probably related to the Oceanid behind all of this. Yeah, because they share the memory. Okay.
That's enough for now. More than enough for a warm-up. Correct. The oddities in Anaposis all point to the powers of the Oceanids.
But this is not Miss Anne's doing. All of this together means...
There's another Oceanid in Anaposis?
That is what I suspect. An Oceanid with whom Mary Ann has a close relationship. Or perhaps she could even be the princess herself.
Do you mean to say that Mary Ann may in fact be the Princess Lyris?
Ooh!
Yes, Lyris.
The Red Empress of the Narzissenkreuz Ordo from back then. The Red Empress who loves to take heads.
Take heads?
I seem to have a vague recollection of something like that.
Whoa!
But it's not a story about Lyris. Rather, it's a fairy tale about someone named Mary Ann. Yes, the taking heads, things is just a metaphor. Lyris is made of pure water, and so has the ability to dissolve and extract people's wills. The Narzissenkreuz Ordo used her to extract the ego and become holy. Oh. Searching for the keyword Lyris has yielded relevant information in my indices. Talking of the Red Empress has reminded me of a few things about Marianne. Mull that over a while first. Then speak to Miss Anne and say more. See if the conclusion you reach awakens any new memories. I have 30 minutes to play again. Then again, it should be done by now, but we found some clues now, so we will continue.
Nakigastro, I've remembered the name Marianne. Oh, the bell. It's familiar to me because it's from a children's story, the same one that the Red Empress comes from. The female lead, Liddell, was mistaken for Marianne, the servant, and Marianne never appeared throughout the entire story. Maybe Marianne never really existed, except as a figment of someone's dreams.
Okay.
How do you know about this story, Anne? And isn't that a good question? How do I know about it? The memory feels more vivid than those I have of the story of the evil dragon Narcissus.
Ooh, okay. Yeah, so you inherit that memory from Marianne, huh?
Paimon feels like you've changed a lot since we've... Paimon feels like you've changed a lot since we met in the Forest of Merit, Caterpillar. Would a 5-year-old child and a 15-year-old teenager be the same? Perhaps returning here simply reminds me of the past, and of who I used to be. Time is frozen in the fortress. Being locked up there for a day or 100 years, I'm afraid it made no difference to me. Lenore is what made time flow for me. Watching her grow reminded me that time still passes, and life is still being born, shining brilliantly and then being extinguished. And so I changed as well. That said, my past self, the person I was before I met her, would certainly be more helpful to Anne, and say more in our current situation. That's true. Don't be like that, Paimon. Just think about it. Making up stories for Lenore was nothing more than putting such ways of thinking good use. Regardless, it has nothing to do with the current situation. You look like you still have questions, Gigastro. Since we have our own suspicions about Anne and Laris's relationship, we have topics of discussion that can be used to refute or sustain those conjectures. How do oceanists reproduce? I mean, we know that already. I'm sure you have friends more knowledgeable than I am regarding that. Perhaps you can even find scholars or natural philosophy who have dedicated research to the question. Or could you have asked the oceanists you know personally, but you asked me? Of course, I know what you mean. So this is your speculation. I see. Someone doesn't get it. When we exchanged information earlier, you also mentioned that Anne is the person in Mary Ann's dream. Or perhaps she might be a manifestation made by Mary Ann, an oceanite. Oceanite? What a repetition! Are you just trying to make it sound cuter? Apologies, perhaps my description was ill done. Still, can an oceanite create an oceanite creature version of an oceanite? Ooh, yeah. Wow, that's deep. That's like asking if hard candy can be used as the filler for another hard candy. So what would you say to that? This question is really interesting, but Paimon's are really hungry for answers. I suppose so. Still, you may not realize just how deep this rabbit hole goes, so let me explain. Do tell. You might be confused as to why there are oceanite creatures with personalities in the Anaposes. If oceanists can create oceanite creatures, then can they create oceanite humans or oceanite oceanites? Commission dictates that it's rare for oceanists to be able to mimic a human, unless the human drowns in their arms, or the oceanite has spent the extensive time with the person and knows everything about them. And the oceanite in question must also have tremendous wisdom and compassion. I'm afraid perhaps only one as powerful as Rhodia can do that. Wow, so that means Idia must be incredibly strong. So it's rare to mimic humans, but that's not impossible. Now creating another oceanite, that's different. Creating humans using human knowledge can only be achieved by gods, and the same applies to oceanists creating oceanites. It should only be possible. It usually should be impossible, in this world at least. Unless this human or oceanite has already placed themselves above their own kind, and attempted such insanity. Ooh, okay. You mean they thought they had become a god?
Is it Kemia? That's right. Followers blindly believe in their leaders, who in turn blindly believe in themselves, giving rise to delirium and delusion. I can do what a god can do. Their deeds are not that great after all. A powerful belief is also a powerful will, and magic is a skill that molds reality to your will. Hex and Zircle? Are you kidding me? Okay. Perhaps the descendant hypothesis makes more sense, yeah. Perhaps. It's possible and quite understandable too. If nothing else, the Lyris I know doesn't have this kind of intelligence, nor would she be this crazy. I have some less mainstream ideas about oceanists reproduce, but they're not important, and we can discuss them later. Okay. I will talk to Seymour and end the stream now. Like, this is too much for me, for now. Wow. Shall I summarize the entries regarding virus I possess for you? Alright, thank you, please do. Omitting the standard citation format, reconstructing output to match format, report to superiors. Lyris is a registered oceanid. She is not eligible to be stationed in the waters outside Fontaine and has become a special source of information for the nation. She was appointed as director of an orphanage to symbolize the love and affection of the previous Hydro Archon. The orphanage affairs were mainly managed by its human vice director. An orphanage director? Then how is she connected to the Narzissenkreuz Ordo? As the director, Lyris was very affectionate towards the children and quite devoted to them, but her intelligence among oceanists was below average. She wasn't very good at working out the cause and effect of things, nor could she even count. As a result, she was not qualified to perform covert investigation.
Aw, sounds like she kind of like a big old cat mom who can count. You know, because cats can count, so they pick up their kittens one by one and keep going back until they see there aren't any kittens left.
Later, the orphanage was destroyed during the calamity, and official records of her stopped there. They say she failed to understand the link between the disaster, the orphans fleeing, and her own conduct, and so she wanders the ruins, drowning in guilt and expectation. I have an underwater locomotion module. Once, Mary Ann and I dove down to the ruins of the orphanage whose coordinates were the same as those on Apophis. There we found an oceanid swimming sadly in circles. When she next appeared in the record, she was a core member of the Narzissenkreuz Ordo and the subject of a high-priority arrest warrant.
Oh, but she doesn't seem like a bad person. Considering that she may be connected to Anne, she must have been tricked.
Ah yes, there's another important piece of information worth noting. The orphanage name was the Narzissenkreuz Institute! Yeah! Those are all Marichuse Phantom files that Mr. Alain Guillotine recorded for testing light sensitivity while designing me. The output is via my image-to-text speech model. According to eyewitness testimony regarding who I suspect to be Lyris, there shouldn't be any problem. And you may have heard of this elsewhere, but it's worth mentioning again. Elaine and Mary Ann were orphans in the care of the Narzissenkreuz Institute before the Marichuse hunter Emmanuel Guillotine took them in. Thank you, Seymour. Don't mention it, noble sir. That's neat. Okay. Now let's reorganize the information that everyone is called. This might take quite some time and it might be somewhat hard on our throats. I'm ready. So regarding Elaine's younger sister Marianne, hold on. The unapostles Marianne, the Red Empress Lyris, and the Anne who is with us. What will our conclusion be? How will we sustain and how should we refute it? Huh? Everyone gathers. Okay. Is there anything else you feel you should add? As I mentioned before, Mary Ann is not the only princess in Anne's story, but she is also the person I must protect. She is the younger sister of Alain Guillotine, the one who designed me for ACV07. As for matters concerning me, I suppose you already know all about them, Knight Gastro. Speaking of which, didn't we also hear all sorts of stuff while we were in the Alienus? Seymour was also damaged during that time. How did it go? How did it go? Did you think of anything? But damage, okay.
That's right, Seymour was damaged inside Alienus and Mimir's been taking care of him.
To my shame, yes. Though I do not have such emotions, you can see it as me having lowered my assessment of myself.
And according to Alienus, the battle that occurred within his body ended quite terribly.
If evidently, that was the battle that damaged you, and it was an incredibly fierce one, but considering that you were damaged,
then your master might have been...
Common sense dictated that the fate of Mary Ann Guillotine, user of Alain Guillotine, was most likely a grim one. But this world is full of tales and loyal knights who exchanged their lives for a miracle, so you didn't grieve too much anymore. You were able to have entered data fragment sorting mode out of pure shock, yeah.
But your master, Marianne, was an ordinary human being, wasn't she? And the time has passed since then, far surpassed the lifespan of any human. How did it go? Did you think of anything?
Keep talking. That Empress Lyris.
She was an important figure in the Narzissenkreuz Ordo, and she is also the other oceanid involved in the tale apart from Miss Anne. One of only two oceanids. I'll also just agree that we believe there must be an oceanid behind the Anaposis. But her traits doesn't match those of the Mary Ann we encountered. Could it be that Lyris' imagination was behind everything even more? That's unlikely. That's unlikely. Seymour mentioned that her intelligence was quite limited, so phantoms of this sort would be quite hard for her.
similar to how an author would struggle to write a character more intelligent than themselves. In fairy tales, the kittens may dream of their living little master, but I fear such things won't happen so much in real life.
So who's behind all this? And who in the world is that Marianne? How did it go? Did you think of anything?
The ocean is on.
Huh? What about me again? We once suspected that you might be the person that Marianne dreamed of. So in your view, Marianne is the oceanite behind the curtain, yes?
I don't know.
Well then, do you find the name Laris familiar? She is, after all, the only oceanite involved in this part from yourself. If you mean the title, the Red Empress, then yes, I do have some impression of it. How did it go? Did you think of anything?
Oh, how did you go? Did you think of anything? The Marianne in Anapausis.
That makes her our prime suspect then.
To be honest, were you using the process of elimination you actually already guessed as much long ago? Yeah, I didn't want to disrespect On though.
You're right, but you do already have a version of the story in your heart, your own interpretation, yes? If that's the case, then we should go find that Marianne and see for ourselves.
Please permit me to change the topic for a moment. Does this mean that I shall no longer be able to fulfill my orders to protect Marianne? We've worked out this much, and that's the only bit you care about?
It may be cruel, but from the moment we discovered that the guillotine sailors were from centuries ago, it was probably inevitable.
Correction. So the conclusion would be that it was my incompetence that exposed Marianne to danger?
Do not blame yourself. You have fought to the point of destruction. You have done your part. There's no need to be so pessimistic either, though there's an odd thing to say to the machine. Yeah, like pouring Fonta into a sink and then saying, "Sink, you'll get fat if you keep drinking like this."
Oh, for AC407, yeah. I can't believe you remember that. But what is it, Mr. Caterpillar? Why use my official designation? We may not have reached any conclusion, but we now know what to do next. Look, there is Marianne in the Anapausis too, and she also has close links to the Narzissenkreuz Ordo. My long-term memory module confirms this. As such, there's no need to restore your logic module to factory settings yet. Let's take a step back. We can still go and find this Marianne. Thank you for your logical troubleshooting and emotional adaptive maintenance. Aww. I think what you said makes sense. It is not yet time to admit defeat and restore myself to my initial settings in order to take on a new mission.
Yeah, that's right, you silly doggy. Let's leave things here for a while. Then once you're ready, we can continue. Why don't we go find this Marianne? Let's solve that mystery before tackling the Narzissenkreuz Ordo issue. I concur. I'd really like to figure out that one too. After all, it might explain where I come from.
My logic module agrees that this is the correct course of action.
So shall we go then?
Alright. Alright, let's end the stream here then. This is a long story, and I'm willing to go along with this. But I'm afraid it might be the same thing as the Aranara quest, where I need to do several streams to finish it. And we kinda need content for Genshin too, so... And because we're only doing the story content, this is a perfect way to fill in that void. But yeah guys, this was fun. A lot of lore reveals, and I'm actually kinda following along, which is super cool for me. But yeah, tomorrow will be Sonic Marathon, but I might not be able to stream it if there is no Sonic games for me to play, okay? So I hope you guys understand. But yeah guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I'll see you guys tomorrow or the day after tomorrow. I'll see you guys there.